What's up, everybody? Welcome to the #1 podcast coming out of the Carolina, Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. Coming to you live from the Icebox. You already know the better producer in the land, Vic Frost.
Already.
You already know how we coming. Whew, well, man. Whew, how I'm coming today,
I'm about to say that's how you going to
I had to adjust how I was gonna come. Like I said, I was gonna come. I had planned after this Rick Child verdict. We talked about that last week, and then the little Asian yum dim sum jumping online talking about how he don't give a damn about the black dollar and they just don't give a damn. When we say that we gonna keep our dollar, I had plans to come in here and really say some things. I was really angry. And I was really planning to come in and say some things, but shout out to my special lady friend. We had a conversation and she enlightened me to some things, and she doesn't really know this, but she's made me better in a lot of different ways since we've met. But over time. But anyway, moving on. But with that being said, so after having a conversation with her, I just started paying attention a little more. My eyes was enlightened a little more. So I started noticing that, even after this Rick Child verdict came out about shooting the 14-year-old black boy in South Carolina, and he found not guilty. I'm seeing a lot of videos online all of a sudden on TikTok and on Instagram about how we should retaliate and we should go out and basically commit murder, kill. Basically, that's what they say all online. I'm seeing these videos going viral. And so I started thinking, since when is that allowed? What happened to the community guidelines of you can't promote violence or hate speech? Since when can you put out videos talking about you want to kill people and all this other stuff? And not only are they allowing them to come out, they're making them go viral. So we gotta sit back and think for a minute. How is that even allowed, and why are they allowing that? Oh, okay. Y'all want us to go ahead and throw the first punch. That's what y'all want. Y'all want us to come out and act the fool. So now y'all can go ahead and turn martial law on us and be justified. Look how they was acting. We had to get them in, we had to wrangle them up, we had to do something and start throwing us in these concentration camps and locking us up and stuff. You know what I mean? And we could go to war. You know what I mean? Some of us might be fine. But what about your mama, your sister, your cousin, and your daughters and them? Everybody ain't gonna be all right. So how we got to do that is we got to weaponize the black dollar. That's the only thing where we've ever got anything done. They didn't give us civil rights because they want to give us civil rights. They gave us civil rights because of the Montgomery bus boycotts, which for 18 months almost bankrupt the city of Montgomery. That's why we got civil rights. So we got to weaponize our dollar. The Asian chin yum dim sum say he don't give a damn about our dollar. Okay, cool. We gonna show him then. That's because he don't believe. He think we just talking. Right. Nah, we gonna weaponize our dollar. We gonna spend it with our people, and we gonna show y'all the deal. We not with nobody. Ain't no people of color. We black. That's what we is. Yes. Ain't no people of color. Yeah, black. That's what it is. And that's what the black dollar gonna stay black. We gonna stay black, and that's what it's gonna be. This is insane. Okay. Yeah. Like on top of the fact, and then y'all ain't gonna this is crazy. He gonna double down. I don't give a damn. We don't give a damn about y'all dollar. Forget about the young black life lost, all that. Now we don't give a damn about none of that. Where the Asians speaking up against it, saying this was wrong, saying this ain't right. Where they at? Just like always, when the other man do this, and they have good ones, but none of them don't speak up. Where they at? Oh, you don't want them to turn on you, so you ain't gonna speak up. But you're gonna tell me in private, oh yeah, I know it's wrong. That's bullshit. I don't wanna hear that. I don't wanna hear that at all. And y'all continue to inbox me and say, talking about you preaching violence, because when y'all hear black pride or black unity, that's what y'all hear. White hate. No, that's because white supremacy stands for anti-black. That don't mean that black pride stands for anti-white. That's how y'all feel, not us. So y'all can keep inboxing me and keep talking about this and that and keep y'all can threaten me, whatever y'all want to do. But I'm gonna tell you like this here. I'm gonna keep speaking. And I ain't gonna shut up, because if I got to die for every black kid to have a future, then I'm to quote Dr. Dre and the LA riots, I'm a dead motherfucker. Straight like that. Because I ain't gonna be quiet. I don't speak on it. Because I'd rather die on my feet and live on my knees any day. We've been living on our knees for too long. So yeah. So I'm gonna keep on speaking up. Y'all can keep inboxing me and keep saying what you're gonna say and keep sending what you're gonna send. I don't give a damn. You ain't gonna shut me up. So that's how I feel about all that not guilty. Which brings me to my next topic, the Carmelo Anthony case. Now we got this case going on with the young brother Carmelo Anthony, who was surrounded by two twin white boys and their friends at a track meet. If you don't know, he was at a track meet. Apparently, he was under the wrong tent because it was raining. Whatever the deal was, they came in and he felt the guy Austin Metcalf felt it was his position to remove him. Now you ain't security, you ain't an administrator. Why was it your authority to remove him? Why you didn't go get an administrator and say, hey, this guy's in our tent, not supposed to be, come move him out? No, you thought because black people supposed to listen to you that he was supposed to get out. And then when he didn't listen to you, oh, nah, hell no, I'm gonna show this nigga. That's what you thought. Then when he told you, don't touch me, I got something in my bag for you, basically. Maybe not those direct words, but basically what he said, you talking about you ain't got nothing in the bag, you bluffing. So if I tell you I got something and you say I don't got it, and then I show you when you touch me, that's not my fault. I told your dumb ass. So now they sit in the court trying to lie and trying to twist it and all that, trying to, of course, but it's the prosecution side, so they're gonna do what they do. Then when the defense comes, they're gonna do what they do. But it's a reason why the twin who was right there ain't take the stand, ain't it? Right. It's a reason why they ain't mentioned that they were suspended a week before school, before the meet, and then came to the meet, but they tried to say something about Carmelo being suspended, which he wasn't. Now they got a new rule in 2026. They just put in about you can't go to the other team's tent, but they trying to bring that up like it had something to do with that case, which wasn't the rule wasn't implemented yet. Right. So that don't got nothing to do with that. So then they talking about he just put his hand on the shoulder. Who is arguing with somebody and who you don't know and put your hand on and gonna let you put their hand on their shoulder? Okay. Lastly, if he intended on stabbing him or poking him up, why would he let him know that I got something for you to back up? Why wouldn't he just go ahead and straight poke him?
Right. It's a warning.
Who gives a warning when you plan on poking somebody? Let me know that, please. When this happened, because I ain't never seen this, and I've been in a lot of stuff now going up. But so when this happened, I ain't never got no warning. Hey, I'm about to poke you.
Yeah, I got something to poke you.
Like, come on now. We got to be smarter than this. Come on now, people. Common sense it's free. Like, really? Then they said the boys knew jujitsu and all that, but I ain't getting all that. This common sense knows it's free. I mean, it's free. Like, come on, man. Then he ran to an administrator after he did it and told him. He ain't trying to get away. Like, come on, man, this is insane. Like, y'all really talking about this ain't self-defense. And they didn't approach. Y'all always approach us, and then y'all shocked when something happens. What do you mean? You look for what you got. Like, this is insane. But hey, y'all can try with the all-white jury, whatever y'all want to try. We still supporting you, Carmelo. We still behind you, my brother. Keep up the good work. Yeah. Straight like that. Yes, man. Let's keep it going. Let's get into a little history. I like to get a little history here because the history we've been taught all our lives is bullshit. So I like to bring the real every now and then I can. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the real. Let's talk about the real World War I that they never taught us about from 1492 to 1775. That black Americans fought against 7 countries that invaded us simultaneously. My producer, look, he never even heard of this. I already know. Y'all didn't either, but I'm going to tell you. So first off, black people were here in America long before Christopher Columbus ever thought about coming here. Black people came here 10,000 to 12,000 years ago. That's the earliest black people came to America. During the Ice Age, when they walked across the Bering Strait because the sea level was lowered because of the Ice Age and was frozen so you could walk over. And after they walked over, after time when the sea levels rose back up, it separated them over here, so people didn't even know they were over here. So that's why they were over here and nobody even knew it existed for 10,000 years. And they had thrived, built civilizations, houses, all types of stuff was over here. Then in 1492, when them cocksuckers came and showed up, because see, the history we taught in school is, they showed up, found a new land, there was a couple Indians here, they made a little deal, then they start shipping slaves over here. Nah, that's bullshit. We was already here. You know what I'm saying? Now, they did ship slaves over here eventually and start breeding them and all that. That's why when people get into talk about our history, we're like, well, we was already here, and we went from slaves. We don't know. We so mixed up and diluted and everything's so switched around, we don't know which crop we came from. By this point, we don't know if we came from the crop that was here already or the crop that was brought here and bred. We don't know. You know what I mean? Now, some of them maybe be tracking your lineage back and know that, but I know I don't. So, but anyway, I'm going to keep going. So, like I said, when they showed up in 1492, we didn't just surrender and all go into slavery like they made it seem. No, we fought a war with them for 283 years. We surrendered in 1775, and that's when they put us all into slavery and concentration camp and put us on reservations. And then the ones that didn't go on reservations, they labeled us Negroes to take our rights away because we didn't want to comply. That's when we went all into slavery and everybody was in slavery and all that. Now the ones during the war that got captured and all that did go into slavery, but we fought for 283 years and tried to fight and whatever until we couldn't, I guess, I don't know what happened, but we had to surrender. So it wasn't just like, oh, we just submitted, we were just weak and all. No. That's not what happened at all. We were invaded by 7 countries simultaneously. Russia took Alaska, the Netherlands took Canada, England and the British took the East and the West Coast, Italy took Texas up through the Gulf, France took New Orleans up to the Gulf, which I always wonder how all that French stuff got in New Orleans, in with the French Quarter, how's all that French? Yeah, this is how. This is how. Then the Louisiana Purchase later and all that, but this is way before that. Okay, Spain came around the West Coast, down through Argentina, Chile, and up the backside. And like I said, in 1775, we surrendered, lost our right to vote, and that's when they put us into slavery, all that completely and all that. And that's why they celebrate 1775 as the birth of America.
History.
Come on now. But we celebrate July 4th, sitting there skinning and grinning, looking for a piece of watermelon. I'm just saying now, talk to me now. Talk to me now. This is real history. You know what I mean? This is the shit they don't teach us, why they took and twisted and altered shit, took and altered records and altered names of what we were so they could steal our land and take our stuff. And then teach our kids and teach us that this is what it really is, because we don't know. How would you know? Just like right now, if civilization ended and just 2,000 years when people come along, you could tell them whatever if they weren't here. They wouldn't know. They'd have to believe you. They don't have no evidence. All evidence of whatever, if they intend to, he would be gone. They would have no knowledge of the internet, nothing, because you can't see the internet. So they wouldn't know nothing about none of that. So yeah, so that was the plan, and it worked well on us for a while, but now, you know what I mean, we have access to a lot of knowledge and stuff, and we can get it out, which is why I like to put it out and let my people know, because none of this stuff was taught to us in school. Like I said, we was taught that they showed up, a couple Indians was here, they ended up eventually scalped them, then they started bringing Africans over here, and that's how we got here. Yeah. Nothing about the empires that was here and all the stuff we built, the civilizations, the buildings, the monuments, all that stuff we had way before they got here. For 10,000 years when we was here. Insane. Insane. Yeah. That's the true story. What they don't tell you about. The real World War I, like I said, they don't let you know about that though. Mm-hmm. Man, all my money people, where y'all at? New IPO finna drop. SpaceX is set to drop June 12th. SpaceX, now, you gotta watch this though when the IPO drop now, because a lot of times they pump it up, then they dump it real quick. So you gotta watch for your window to get in now. You gotta, you know what I mean, keep your eye steady and stay ready. You dig what I'm saying? But it has a 1.7 trillion valuation. So this is big. This is a huge IPO. This is a big one. This SpaceX is supposed to do a lot. They're supposed to have robots. So they're supposed to, you know, they got their space program and they're doing a lot. Elon Musk is supposed to become a trillionaire once this goes public on the 12th. So you might want to stay tuned, you know what I'm saying, and get you a piece. That's all I'm saying. Get in where you fit in. I don't care if you can get just 1 share, 2 shares, you need to get some. Because eventually, you know what I mean, it's going to be worth a lot. I'm telling you. Because Bitcoin, when they first got in, you would have got some of that. By now, it'd be worth like I think it was like, they said like $300 or $3,000 at the time would be worth $1 million now. So, SpaceX, baby, June 12th. Keep your eye on it. Stay tuned, I'm telling you. This is what's happening. Hey, don't say I didn't let you know. I just try to do what I can do now. Don't say I didn't let you know. I'm sure looking to get me some. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? You can leave them in the water, but you can't make them drink. You dig what I'm saying? This is how you make around $1.4 million with $50 a week. Come on, baby. You know I got the plan to make you understand. You dig what I'm saying? First off, you open a Roth IRA through Schwab, Vanguard, or Fidelity. One of the three. It don't matter. Pick what you like. You know what I mean? Different ones set up different ways. So however you like to navigate, whatever you like to use. You know what I mean? Boom. That's first off. Second, you got to fund that Roth IRA account with $50 a week. Because we're working with now. If you want to work with more, that's on you now. But right now, we use the $50 a week. Number 3, invest that $50 in a growth fund like Fidelity's FXPGX or Vanguard's VUG. They have historically returned over 10% post-inflation. That's important for the post inflation. You dig what I'm saying? Number 4, do this for the next 30 to 40 years, and you'll have around $1.4 million tax-free. In total, you'll only have put up around $105,000 of your own money, and you made $1.3 million off of it. Sound like a good deal to me. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying now. If you let me know, baby, I'm just saying. You know, 1.3, and I put up 100 stacks, and I can't bet 1.3 off of that, so I got 1.4 in the pocket, and I can do it like that day. Come on, baby. What you talking about, baby? I was talking about you can double and triple your money. Ain't nothing like it, baby. And that's even way more than that. But I'm just saying. It's fine. It's hard to find something you can double your money. So anytime you talking about doubling and tripling and more, I need sports. Got to have it. Come on, bro. Got to have it. Man, if you have pets, man, all my pet lovers, if you got pets, you need to come on in for this one here. Let me wipe the brow. I'm now got me a bit glistening in the lights, baby. Let me wipe the brow. I need you to lock in for this stuff. Texas has issued a state of disaster. And if you think this don't affect you because you don't live in Texas, stay tuned because it does. Texas has issued a state of disaster. Like I said, if you got pets, pay attention. Because of the screwworm, which is a parasitic fly that attacks mammals, which means humans too, but a lot of times animals because they're outside. Anywhere there's mucus, eyes, mouth, and the nose. And they say your genital area, they can get in that too. Women and I guess men for the buttocks. So they can get up in that, right? The buttock. All right? It was in South America, but now 2 calves in Texas have been found with it. And Canada has announced that they will no longer be getting cattle from the U.S. Effective immediately, we want no more of your meat. Well, where's the beef? Immediately. One fly can lay 100 to 400 eggs into a mucousy area and open wounds. The eggs hatch in the larva that have razor-sharp teeth that burrows into flesh, which causes excruciating pain, and they keep burrowing until the host is dead. Yeah, this is what's going on now. This is what's happening, people. Like I said, you got 2 cases in Texas. It was happening in South America. It was supposed to stay down there. Why it didn't stay down there is because Mr. Musk and the Republicans and the president gutted all the programs that they had that was monitoring the diseases and that type of stuff. Said that, what did he say? They were a waste of money. That's what he said. And like I said, he's about to be a trillionaire come to 12. I'm just saying. Like I said, if you think this don't affect you, Texas ships cattle all over the U.S. All over the U.S. Get they meat, the beef from Texas. So this could very easily end up on your plate mooing very soon. Moo. I'm just saying. So pay attention now. And they say your pets can be out. Watch your pets when they're outside because they can get on them outside. Then they come back in and next thing you know, they up in you. Yeah, I'm just saying. And hell, you don't want to lose your pet. Your pet like a family member. So you know how that go. They get sick, you lose one of them because a parasite that ate them up. You know what I mean? So stay tuned, people. Keep your eyes open. This is what's going on. Man, I saw a video also. This guy talking about he was at a graduation. And it's graduation time. Everybody having graduations and going crazy. And you got to shut up. You can't scream. And it's disrespectful if you scream and all that other stuff or whatever. I don't know. If I want to holler, I'm going to holler. I'm grown. Shit. But anyway. He was like, it was some people a family behind him, and they was talking about how they needed to go smoke in the middle of the graduation. And he was talking about how he realized if addiction got a hold of you that bad, then you got a problem. I've seen it a lot. Yeah, that's how people be. He said the graduation was going on in the middle of it. They told me, man, I need to go smoke. So they decided to go to the car and smoke. And first of all, he said they had a whole conversation about would they miss the graduation. You think we're going to miss it? What letter are they on? And all that. Then they went to the car to smoke, made the decision to all go. And then missed the girl graduate. And came back in and was like, damn, did we miss her? What letter they on? Yes, you missed her. Why'd you had to have it, huh? But that's how people be. I don't know why they be like that personally. I don't understand it. Like, I've been to the gym playing ball, and guys have to leave out to go outside from the gym to go out to the car to hit it. They going out to the car to smoke. Before games, you got to go out to the car to get them to come back in the play to start the game. Like, you could have waited till we was done, huh? You had to have it, huh? You just had to have it. I'm all for having a good time and getting nice and all that. I'm all for that. Cool. But come on, it's a time and a place for everything. Now, come on now. You can't complete a task or an event without smoking. It's got a hold of you like that? Like, come on now. You need to reevaluate things for real now. Like, come on now. What's happening here? Like, you couldn't even sit through the graduation. And I know you smoked before you got to the on the way up when you got to the graduation, I'm sure. Came in reeking like a pound, I'm sure. And you just had to go back out and then came back in reeking. Like, because I know you came back. I know y'all went in the hot box. Y'all didn't stand outside and smoke it. So y'all got in the car with the windows up. Came back in just the funk hit the fan when y'all came back in, huh? Just letting it ride, huh? That's
crazy. Did I miss it?
Like, yo, like, and weed ain't even addictive. That's a mental thing you got. You just think you want it. You don't have to have that. Your body ain't gonna be sick or gonna react to that. That's just a mental thing. You could wait it. Like, come on, people. We got to be better. Come on now. You ain't got to have it that bad. Like, come on now. We got to see the rehab for weed. Come on now. Weed is a plant. Weed they used to use cannabis for everything. I'm talking about back in the day, back years, 10,000, not 10,000, but thousands of years ago, they used to use it for everything. For to tie ships together and stuff like that, and tie flags on ships, all that, all types of stuff they used it for. Medical uses, all that. Y'all acting like y'all got to have it. That bad, huh? Man. Yeah, can't eat, sleep, do nothing without it. Got to have it, huh? And I enjoy a nice smoke every now and then myself, but damn. I'm cool. I'll be straight till I get to it. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta interrupt the proceedings to go get it now. No. Hold on, stop that. I need to go get that right now. The hell?
Right now.
Yeah. Well. So the Knicks is up 2-0. Who said that they was gonna sweep, huh? Y'all said, man, coming out, I don't believe that. Man, nah. Man, I don't know about that. Yeah, you reaching with that. I told you they was gonna get swept. The Knicks was gonna sweep them. I told y'all. Y'all can win Binyama, the alien, all that. The alien about to be on a spaceship going to Cancun. That's where he finna be. Shipping out. You seeing it? And we already know that no team in the NBA history has lost the finals after winning the first 2 games on the road. If you didn't know, you know now. You can look it up. No team in NBA history has ever lost after winning the first 2 games on the road. But I already told you, anytime, go back and look, anytime a team is just happy to get there, they're never focused on finishing the mission or the mission at hand. And you can look at that celebration they had when they beat OKC. They didn't expect to beat OKC. They were surprised that they got the better of them and won. When you expect to win, you come out and you walk out like a champion. You do your thing, we get our stuff, we out. Job's not finished. You heard it from the Mamba. When they tried to bait him, man, why you look like this in the interview? You guys are up 2-0. Job's not finished. Because he know when he's came in and happened before, skinning and grinning, thinking it was sweet. Came back, got his head smacked, now he at the house. Particularly against Phoenix when we was up 3-1. I'm yelling and screaming, went back to the desert. By the time I got back to the desert, we was eliminated. Real talk, no bullshit. No bullshit. I was on leave, my 2-week leave from combat, and I watched that game. He hit the game winner in Phoenix over Grant Hill in there. We went up 3-1. I said, yeah, we got this in the bag, baby. I had to go travel across countries, and I was in Kuwait and Buckistan and Butt-Crackistan and wherever for my transit time. By the time I got back to Afghanistan where we were stationed there, I'm like, yeah, I got to go ahead and get to the DFAC, you know what I mean? Go to NWR, you ready to see my Lakers play. The Lakers? What you talking about? The Lakers eliminated. They got beat. What you talking about? The Lakers, what? Ain't no way. We was up 3-1. Ain't no way we got beat. Bro, the Lakers are eliminated. What the hell you talking about? Eliminated. Yeah, and then lost 3 in a row. That quick. So, yeah, you got to be ready to finish the mission. And they ain't coming ready to finish the mission. And on top of the fact that we got close games, so as it's coming out in the close, you need a closer. Somebody you can get the ball to and say, creator, get me a shot. New York has that with Jalen Brunson. And then they got Bridges who's streaky, but if Bridges hitting, you know it's a total loss then if he hitting, because the other night he was lighting it up, so you ain't got no chance of Bridges hitting. But you got Brunson as a closer you can get to and say, you know what I mean, either get me a good shot or get me a bucket. San Antonio don't really have nobody like that. You got Fox, but Fox's game is predicated off speed. His handle ain't really like that, and his jump shot ain't really like that. He can hit it, you know what I mean, got a cool handle, but his game predicated off speed. He speeds you, he gets by you. He got 2 hurt ankles. Only reason he's on the floor is because it's the finals. If it wasn't the finals, he wouldn't even be playing. So he can't do that. Wemby ain't gonna just set it up. First of all, people talking about the turnover he had when he threw the ball away at the end of the game too, when he got the rebound and threw it off Castle's back and Brunson got the steal. Why is he passing that ball anyway? Let's discuss that. It's 11 seconds on the clock. It's a tie game. You got the ball, bringing it up the floor. What was you passing the ball for? What you thought you was gonna pass it and get it back? They was gonna set something up?
11 seconds.
You bring the ball up the floor now. By the time you get the floor, it's gonna be like 5, 6. It's gonna be like 7, 6 seconds of them, maybe 8. You got time maybe for a pass, maybe a cut, and a shot. So really, you need to just go ahead and go down, make a move or two, and pull up and take a shot. Why are you passing the ball anyway? You the alien, right? You got handle and all that. Why are you passing the ball to anybody? Take the ball up the court and take the shot. It's 10 seconds on the clock. Like, so I ain't understand that turnover at all. Like, on top of the fact you had Fox to your right, you just look from him to throw it to somebody who had their back turned to you. But these are things that happen when young players get in those situations. They panic. He didn't want the ball. He didn't want to take that shot. That's why he tried to give it up. Then we get to the doggone last play, and instead of the coach drawing up a play to get your 7'5" center under the basket, you draw up 2 plays for him to shoot 15 to 18-foot jumpers with a man hand in his face. Like, you don't even get him open. Like, he's shooting a contested shot. But you're like, what is happening here? What kind of, like, that's what you call a timeout to draw up that? You could have kept that timeout. Why you even waste the timeout to draw that up? Really? That's what you came out the timeout with? You really was like, yo, I'm finna call a timeout. We're gonna run this. What? And nobody said nothing, huh? That's why I be like, yo, these players, it's new age, man. We're not running that. No, I'm not doing that. No, not at all. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I don't care what he said. This is what we finna do. He ain't out here. Like what? Just like LeBron, Kobe. You've heard all of them do it before. Yeah, now what? Like the LeBron story is hilarious. Well, shout out to Brendan Haywood. He tells when David Black tries to draw up a play for J.R. Smith to hit the game with a LeBron. Absolutely not. Took the clipboard. It was like, hell nah. We're not doing that. Are you crazy? Nah. I'm going to go right here, give me the rock, and I'm going to hit it. And he hit the shot, too. And see, you got to hit him when you do that, though. You can't do that and now hit him now. Because then, now you look like an asshole. Right. But if you do that and hit him, it's like, okay, you know what he's talking about. And see, that's what got Scottie Pippen ass in trouble. When they was in the playoffs, after Jordan left, when they was in the playoffs, and Phil Jackson drew the play up for Kukoc. Instead of Scottie Pippen going out there and just taking the shot himself, he throws a hissy fit and tells me I ain't going in the game. And then Kukoc went to hit the damn shot anyway. So they don't talk about that though. Scottie don't bring that up, do we? When he talk about MJ and then what he was, no, he don't bring that up. He did that now. That was some bullshit. That was some cocksucking shit. Now I ain't saying Scottie's a cocksucker, but that was some cocksucking shit right there. You don't quit on your team like that because the play ain't draw for you. Now come on now. That's some bullshit, man. We a team. Are we a team or not? Like, come on now. But yeah, the sweep is on. Get your brooms out. Effective immediately. It's going on. I've been called it though. It's time for New York to get one though. It's been 100 years. So yeah.
Right. Love you a long time.
It ain't been 100, but you know. This is what's happening, people. This is going down. So we'll see if San Antonio can prolong the inevitable. But like I said, I called for the sweep. Effective immediately. The brooms is out. That's all I'm saying. I might need to get me. I can't get. They said the game tickets is outrageous. So then they say Trump going to the game. You see that? Trump supposed to be going to game 3. Right. Why is he going to the game? Boy, you a Knicks fan all of a sudden, Trump? What's happening here? Like, you know, like was he lived in New York for a long time? But like, is he a Knicks fan? It's going 7. Ain't no way. The devil is a lie. Ain't no way. 7. What kind of 7? Boy, talking about 7. Please. The parade will be over by then. Before then. Talking about going 7. That's insane. Insanity. Insanity. Nobody even expected the Knickerbockers to be here, baby. It's basically a Cinderella story. Well, ready to wrap it up? Any questions? Anything you want me to go over? Anything you need me to double down on? Carmelo, brother, we supporting you. Keep up the good work. We behind you. I got to give them a minute. Give them a minute. Let me see what they got for me. What you got for me? I seen this. You seen the documentary they got out? 77 minutes. You ever heard of that?
What is it about? No.
A shooting in 1984 in San Diego. Obviously, I wasn't born yet, but still, you know, I deep dive in here. I love a good documentary, but you know, I had never heard of this. A guy just decided that he said he told his wife society had their chance. I'm finna go out and start hunting people, and went to McDonald's and just let loose in McDonald's and shot 40 people and unalived 21 of them. Yeah, crazy, just for no reason.
In the 80s?
84. Then he had it. It was crazy. The dude had a good day. He had court that morning. He had got a ticket. He had just moved out there for I think 3 or 4 months or something before that. He got a ticket, so he went to court. He told the judge that he just moved out there. He didn't know the rules of the law. You know what I mean? That's how he got the ticket. Judge threw the ticket out. Boom. And the judge was like, I normally don't do that. I'm normally a sticker for tickets, but you know, I felt he just got it. He didn't know, so I threw it out. Left there. Went to the zoo with his family. With his wife and daughter. I don't know if he had more than one kid or not. Went to the zoo with them, had a good time at the zoo. They stopped by McDonald's on the way home, ate, left the McDonald's, went to their house. It's a McDonald's up the street from their house. I guess the McDonald's is by the zoo they went to because they went to another McDonald's. So like I said, when they got to the house, he tells her, all right, society had their chance. I'm about to go out and hunt some people. And he left and went up the street to McDonald's. And like I said, just went there and let loose and was in there for 77 minutes shooting people. 77 minutes. That's why it's called that. I don't know if they made a movie about him or not. That's a documentary they got. It's on, I think I watched it on Netflix or on Prime. It's either on Netflix or Prime, one of the two. But yeah, it's graphic now. Let me let y'all know this for y'all. If y'all go watch this now, it's graphic. They show them, I'm talking about they got a VHS camera in there with real, I'm talking about this ain't no, I'm talking about this is real raw footage. They got in this documentary now, so. Be prepared now before you watch this, cause this was and it's some, and it was all ages in there. I think the youngest one was 8 months old. The youngest victim was 8 months old. Yeah, one lady he shot her 48 times. 48 times. How many times she got shot? Yeah, he had 3 guns. One was a assault rifle, a AR something he had, and he had 2 other guns. And the police was pinned down outside, couldn't get in, getting shot at. And he was in there just shooting people for 77 minutes. And the people that are saying that, did the police fail or could they do something, could they have done something more? Why did it take so long? Well, first of all, the police didn't have no information. The call the police got was a little girl had been shot and it was a post office next door. The post office actually still there, the McDonald's not though, but said it was a little girl shot at the post office. That's what the call said into police. So the cop got over there. When he got to the post office, he pull up looking for the little girl. He get out and start getting shot at. Dude start busting at him from the McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So immediately he got to take cover and see what's going on. Right. So he don't even know. So what they thought was it was a robbery. Dude came and tried to rob the McDonald's. And then the police came. He was trying to leave, but he was in the shootout with the police. They didn't know he was inside shooting people. And he's shooting everybody that walk up to the restaurant too. Everybody walk up, I'm talking about, he probably shot 10, 12, 15 people that walked up to the restaurant. Unalive and probably half of them. Like, yeah, crazy, bro. I'm talking about, wow. But the police can't get in because they don't know how many shooters it is. They have no information. Ain't no cell phones, no nothing. 15 people got out initially when he came in, they said, but I don't know, they didn't call and get information or what because they out there and by the time they finally found out what it was when they finally made the shot and all that. When they found it was one guy and all that. But they heard 3 guns going. So they like, if they shoot him, is that going to antagonize the other ones in there to make them shoot other people and all that? So that's why they waited. And then bullets is flying. People say a lot. People say a lot when they look at these stories, when they talk these stories, whatever. I've been to combat. When live rounds is flying and damn near grazing your ass, trust me, assholes and elbows is moving. You hear me? People is not talking about trying to think. No. People is moving. I'm talking about scattering, dropping, doing what they can do to get out the way. You hear me? And I'm talking about trained people. You hear me? People been trained. I done seen freeze, lock up, all types of stuff. Yeah, when live rounds get to rolling, it's a totally different story, a totally different mentality. Trust me, totally different thing. So you can say all of that from the sideline, oh, you want to, but trust me, why didn't they do this and why didn't this person do that? Because live rounds was flying. That's why, and they were trying to get the hell out the way. That's why. Point blank. Period. I don't want none of this. I do not want to feel the singe at all. But yeah, that documentary is insane. Insane. There was another documentary I watched. It's good. It's a good documentary now. But like I said, it's graphic. It's a graphic. It's very graphic. I wish I don't squeam. I'm not squeamish. I wish I knew how graphic it was before I watched it. What's happening, baby? But yeah, all right, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Appreciate you for joining me in Masterpiece Theater. As always, I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. This has been Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell, your #1 podcast coming out of the Carolinas. Stay tuned. You could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I thank you and I love you. There is no me without you. Stay tuned, baby. I love you. Oh.